Hello, welcome to City Hall this week. Big changes are being considered for the city's downtown parking landscape. The City Council is expected to vote during its September 6th meeting on whether to approve metered spaces for some of the on-street parking spaces. The city's parking study that was conducted in 2013 recommended the new paid on-street parking program as a way to encourage a higher turnover of vehicles. The proposed change is expected to result in a more lively and business-friendly downtown environment. In addition to the paid on-street parking program, the City Council is also expected to vote on whether to increase fees for off-street and special event parking. The new fees being considered would be $1.50 per hour for on-street parking, $1.25 per hour for city-owned off-street parking garages and surface lots, and a special event rate of $5 per vehicle. If approved, the parking fee changes for downtown will go into effect on November 1st. Big improvements could be on the way for pedestrians at 8 intersections throughout Durham. The City Council is expected to vote to spend approximately $372,000 on signalized pedestrian crossing upgrades. The improvements will be made at Roxborough Street, Lakewood Avenue, and Mangum Street, Broad Street and North Point Drive, Holloway Street and Raynor Street, Moorhead Avenue and Kent Street, Roxborough Street and the Seven Oaks Road West Point on the Eno entrance, Roxborough Street, Horton Road and Denfield Street, Green Street and Broad Street, and a rapid flashing beacon at Woodcroft Parkway and the American Tobacco Trail crossing. Lake Michie will be closing early this fall, all in an effort to make using the lake a better experience for everyone. The lake will officially close for the season on Saturday, September 10th at 6 p.m. That's so improvements can be made to the recreation area and boathouse. The project includes improving accessibility to the floating dock by resurfacing the structure and installing accessible handrails. A new front deck for the boathouse will also be constructed, and a new ADA accessible kayak and canoe launch will be installed. The work is expected to be finished by the 2017 boating season. Parking space by parking space, Durham is becoming more inclusive to those with disabilities. The Accessible Icon Project is a nationwide project that started in 2011 when two designers decided to improve and update what had been known as the handicapped icon.
The existing icon is very sort of medical based. It feels very structured, it doesn't feel active, it doesn't feel engaged, it doesn't feel powerful, which is what we think of today when we think of people with disabilities. They're fully integrated into our society. There's 54 million Americans in the United States that have some kind of disability, and so we wanted an icon that was more representative of the inclusion that happens in the world today.
The project is being implemented in Durham after some residents saw its impact elsewhere and asked the city if it could be done here.
As we pave our parking lots, we're incorporating that icon. As we install new parking lots, not just as a part of repaving. And so the work that we're doing in the construction side, whenever we touch a parking lot area, we're using the new accessible icon and we're incorporating that. And so far we've done that in 30 different locations around the city of Durham. So we do them in locations like Red Maple Park, Walltown Recreation Center, and we're also doing them in other locations like the Durham Arts Council and the History Hub. And so we're doing these activities in both parks that we own and other spaces that we lease to other third-party entities.
Anyone of any age can volunteer to help paint the new icons in the city's parking facilities, and organizers say the help is certainly needed.
Right, it's really easy and it's super fun. There's a great group of volunteers, and they have a Facebook page called the Accessible Icon Project Durham. And you just go on there, leave a little note that says you're interested in volunteering, and one of the volunteers will contact you with the list of the dates and times that we have in the queue. And you can go out and meet people on site. They have these really cool t-shirts that they wear, and it takes about an hour to do 2 spots. And so it's a really low impact commitment, but it's something that can really make a difference.
The city's goal is to have 50 of the icons completed by the end of the year. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find us on demand on Durham Television Network's webpage and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. This has been a production of Durham Television Network.